Disrespect triggers most people instantly. A comment, a tone, a look, and suddenly, emotions take control. Stoics trained themselves to stay calm even when insulted, ignored, or looked down on, not because they were weak, but because they understood something most people never do. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stay calm when disrespected without suppressing anger and without losing self-respect. Intro. Disrespect hurts because it feels personal. It feels like someone is attacking your value. Most people react immediately. They argue, they explain, they raise their voice, they try to regain control. Stoics did none of this. They understood that calmness is power. In this lesson, you'll learn how Stoics stayed calm when disrespected and how you can do the same in real life. Like the video, subscribe, and comment. I stay calm. Part 1. Why disrespect feels so powerful. Disrespect hurts because of ego. Ego says, I must be acknowledged. I must be treated a certain way. I must not look weak. When ego feels threatened, anger rushes in to defend it. Epictetus said, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. The insult is not the problem. The meaning you attach to it is. Stoics trained themselves to separate what was said from what it meant. This is the first step to calm. Part 2. The Stoic reframe that neutralizes disrespect. Stoics asked one simple question: does this actually harm my character? If the answer was no, they let it pass. Disrespect can harm your ego, but it cannot harm your values unless you allow it. Most insults reveal more about the speaker than the target. When someone disrespects you, it often comes from insecurity, frustration, ignorance, emotional pain. Understanding this removes the emotional charge. Part 3. The power of the Stoic pause. Anger feeds on speed, fast reactions, fast words, fast judgments. Stoics slowed everything down. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Before responding, pause. Even a few seconds creates distance between stimulus and response. That distance is where power lives. A calm pause communicates confidence without saying a word. Part 4. Silence versus reaction. Most people feel uncomfortable with silence. They rush to fill it with explanations or defense. Stoics used silence as a tool. Silence says, I am not threatened. I do not need to prove myself. I am in control. Silence is not avoidance when it comes from strength. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. Part 5. When to speak and when to walk away. Stoics were not passive. They knew when to speak and when to leave. If disrespect was accidental, they clarified calmly. If it was intentional and repeated, they created distance. They didn't argue for respect. They removed access. Walking away calmly protects dignity better than winning an argument. Part 6. Self-respect. Over ego, ego reacts. Self-respect chooses. Ego wants the last word. Self-respect wants peace. Stoics valued inner stability over external approval. They didn't ask, how do I look right now? They asked, how should a disciplined person act? That question changes everything. Part 7. Real-life disrespect. Work, relationships, family. At work, stay calm. Speak clearly. Document behavior. Create boundaries. In relationships, do not argue emotionally. Set standards. Reduce tolerance for disrespect. With family, choose patience, not submission. Calm firmness beats emotional reactions. Stoics adapted their response without sacrificing their values. Part 8. Daily Stoic practice to stay calm each morning. Today, I may be disrespected. I choose calm. During the day, notice emotional triggers. At night, reflect. Where did I stay calm? Where can I improve? Consistency builds control. Part 9. The calm reputation. Something interesting happens when you stop reacting. People notice. they become more careful around you. Not because you're intimidating, but because you're stable. Calmness commands respect more than aggression ever will. Part 10. When disrespect loses power. Eventually, disrespect stops triggering you. Not because people stop being rude, but because you stop needing their validation. You become unshakable, not emotionally numb, emotionally grounded. Part 11. Emotional independence. Stoics aimed for emotional independence. Your mood is no longer controlled by words, opinions, reactions. You feel emotions, but they do not command behavior. This is freedom. Part 12. Living calmly in a disrespectful world. Disrespect will always exist. Calm is a choice you practice daily. The Stoic does not fight disrespect with ego. He meets it with clarity, and clarity always wins. Part 13. Why calm people rise, while reactive people stay trapped. There is a quiet pattern in life that most people never consciously notice. The people who rise, who gain respect, who are trusted with responsibility, are rarely the most emotional ones. They are the calm ones. Stoics understood this long before psychology gave it a name. They observed human nature carefully. They noticed that people instinctively feel safer around those who are emotionally stable. Not passive, not weak, but steady. When you stay calm under disrespect, something important happens internally. You stop reinforcing the habit of emotional reaction. Each time you don't react, you weaken the neural pathway that connects insult to anger. Over time, the trigger loses its power. This is not theory. It is conditioning. Just as anger can be trained, so can calm. Most people unknowingly train themselves to be reactive. They replay insults in their mind. They rehearse arguments they never had. They imagine winning confrontations. This strengthens emotional volatility. Stoics trained the opposite habit. When disrespected, they redirected attention, not to suppression, but to meaning. They asked, "Does this moment deserve my energy?" That question alone filters out most emotional waste. As this habit compounds, your presence changes. You begin to feel heavier in a room, not physically but psychologically. Your words slow down, your posture steadies, your reactions soften. People sense that you are not easily moved. This creates an invisible boundary. Disrespect decreases, not because people become kinder, but because your emotional stability removes incentive. Many people provoke others for reaction. When reaction disappears, provocation loses purpose. This is why calm people are often described as intimidating without trying. It's not fear they create, it's uncertainty. Others don't know how to control them emotionally. That uncertainty becomes respect. Stoics didn't seek dominance, they let calm do the work. Over years, this approach compounds socially. At work, calm people are trusted with pressure. In relationships, calm people become anchors. In conflict, calm people are listened to last and most. Reactive people burn bridges. Calm people quietly inherit them. This is not about personality. It is about training. Anyone can learn this, but very few stay consistent long enough to experience the payoff. That's why Stoicism feels rare, not because it's complicated, but because it requires patience. Stoics were willing to lose small emotional battles to win long-term freedom. They accepted that not every insult deserves correction. Not every misunderstanding deserves clarity. Not every slight deserves response. They chose peace over pride. And slowly, the world responded differently to them. Here is the deepest truth Stoicism offers. You don't need people to respect you immediately. You need your nervous system to trust you. Once your own body learns that you will not betray yourself emotionally, calm becomes natural. You stop bracing for conflict, stop scanning for threats, stop rehearsing defense. Life feels lighter, not because people stop being difficult, but because difficulty no longer invades your inner world. This is the point where calm stops being effort. It becomes baseline. And from that baseline, every decision improves, your words sharpen, your boundaries firm, your relationships clarify. You don't chase respect anymore. You attract it, not by demanding it, but by being someone who cannot be easily shaken. This is why Stoics stayed calm when disrespected, not because they were above human emotion, but because they understood something deeper. Peace is a skill, calm is trained, and dignity is protected quietly. If this lesson helped you, like the video, subscribe for Stoic wisdom. Share this with someone who struggles with disrespect. Comment below, I choose calm. Next video, how Stoics control anger in difficult conversations. Stay calm, stay disciplined, stay stoic.